Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and today we're going to take a little tour of my kitchen. I'm going to show you things that I have made, decorated, and organized that may help you with your own kitchen. So I'm walking in from the mudroom hallway into the kitchen, and I had this small wall here between the powder room and the kitchen that I wanted a table in this area. And my other half, Joe, who can absolutely build and do anything, built this narrow table here for me, so you don't bump into it when you walk out of the powder room, and it just fit perfectly. And I wanted to decorate it with things that I already had or just changed up a little bit or made. So I had a farmhouse theme prior to this with birdhouses, but they were all dark colors. They were like a dark cranberry and a dark green and a dark blue. So what I did is I bought a few little craft paints and painted up where the dark colors were on these birdhouses, so I didn't have to rebuy anything for this area. And then I added a black and white buffalo print ribbon to them. And over here, I took a butter dish, a plastic butter dish and cover from Dollar Tree, sprayed it silver, put a little bit of twine around it with a button. And then these are salt and pepper shakers, also from Dollar Tree, sprayed them as well, wrapped twine around them for a little bit of a decoration. And then I glued the toppers of the salt and pepper shakers down here for feet, so it can stand up a little bit. And then I added some greenery that I already had. So over here is a shower organizer from Dollar Tree. And I don't know what color it came in. I think it was either black or white, but I wanted to spray paint it so that the white vases that I bought, also from Dollar Tree, could fit in them and show through a little bit better. So I wrapped those in twine as well. And then down here for the word home, those are in the toy aisle at Dollar Tree, and they're like a hard foam, and these are dice, and these come in really dark primary colors. So they took several coats of paint for that, and I just used the stencils that Dollar Tree has and put those across the dice. And then they have wooden cutouts, all different shapes and sizes. I found a heart and put a little piece of scrap paper over it, glued it on there for the O, and then I filled them with lavender. Now that's a really popular flower when you're doing a farmhouse theme. It's a very popular color that you can use. I don't have a lot of purple in the kitchen, but I did want to accent a little bit with the lavender. And then I added a little bow on top that I had extra from that. So down here, I found a wagon wheel from a garage sale that I absolutely love and spray painted that black. Found this cute little kitchen sign from, I believe it was Family Dollar. And then this is a super cute idea. This is just a ladder, and this is made from toilet bowl plungers. So you take the plunger part off, you can throw them away or keep them for whatever reason. And then I put dowel rods, glued them to the back, and then just keep wrapping and wrapping twine around to secure those a little bit more. And then used a little loop of ribbon that I had, and then a wreath that I made to put that on there. I had a hope sign that I think was like a dark burgundy color, so I spray painted that. And I had this little tin, and I added some greenery to it. So basically, this entire thing was either repurposed, repainted, or just inexpensive items that I had found at a garage sale. So it made that whole wall super cute. Now over here, we had extra wood from that table that Joe built me. And over here is what you call a noodle board. And it really doesn't serve a lot of purpose other than give you a little bit more surface room to work on and covers your stovetop up. But what I did is I decorated a little bit, and I made this little jar with some twine, and Dollar Tree has these wooden tags that you can buy, and I used a label maker and just put the word grow on it. And I found these succulents from Dollar Tree, put those in there because I had these birds that I could not part with, and I thought it kind of matched a little bit, put a ribbon around it. I found this napkin holder as well as this salt and pepper shaker holder and this cute trivet from Dollar General that had the matching spoon with it. So he added the handles onto it that match my handles for my cabinets. So I thought it just worked out perfectly, and it's just a cute conversation piece. This cabinet over here is my original dishes that I had when I had my other color scheme in the kitchen, and I knew they were not going to match the new color scheme that I made. So I just have them stacked in this cabinet here. This is about one of 6 or 7 sets of dinnerware that I have because I'm crazy and I collect a lot of things. But I didn't want to put dishes in glass cabinets. So I'm going to show you what I did to decorate this entire section, mostly from Dollar Tree, believe it or not. So on the top shelf, I found a chalkboard, put a little piece of twine around it, glued it to the back with those baby clothespins and a cat magnet and one of those tags like I used over on the noodle board, and printed out the word perfect because I have a cat, Jasper, who I love. Over here is a little trivet I found from Dollar General, and it's sitting on a plate stand. So anytime you see a plate stand or an easel like at a dollar store for inexpensive or at a garage sale, grab it because you can use it for so many things to display or elevate things in a cabinet or on a shelf. And then over here, I added a little bit more lavender that I found at Dollar Tree. I had this little clock. Over here is just a box with a handle that I found at a garage sale. Loved it. Painted it white and then used the same stencils that I used here for this shower caddy and glued those on. And then I found all these utensils from Dollar Tree, wrapped them with a little bow and stuck them in there. And then a frame, and I found these dishes at Walmart, put some more of the succulents in there just for color, a sign that my daughter gave me. And then these I also found at Dollar General. Now these were trimmed with pink paint, and then the black writing was also pink. So I just took it home, I loved them. And there's another one over here, I'll show you. Put it on an easel again, and then I just repainted the edges in black and then covered up the pink with a paint marking pen and made it black so that it would match, because otherwise it was pink and I didn't really want pink. So I had this little bird from Dollar Tree as well in their like spring summer collection. So this middle cabinet I love. And this was, in the back was a large print, rectangular print that I had. So what I did is I bought scrap paper, the buffalo print scrap paper, and covered up the print, painted the frame black, and then I went to Dollar Tree and found 3 plates, glued them to the back, and then glued a fork, knife, and spoon on it as just a cute display. And those are also from Dollar Tree in the party, like plasticware section. So those are actually plastic, but I painted the silver on them more of like a textured silver. This rolling pin was also from a garage sale, but it was red and white stripe. So when I brought it home, I pushed one of the handles into a piece of styrofoam so it would stand up nicely so I could paint it on all the sides black. So I covered up all the red with black. So even if you see something that is not the color you want, but it's something you just have to have, just paint over it. Paint over it to the color that you want. So that's the reason I have this now, and covered up the red into black. Then over here is really cute vinegar and oil bottles from Dollar Tree. And instead of filling them with oils, I put some white rock in the craft section of Dollar Tree just to kind of fill them up and to keep with the theme here of the colors. And so you can see through and read the words. Then over here, this is a great idea and it's super inexpensive. So Dollar Tree has hardcover books. And I found 3 hardcover books. I took the actual paper covers off and I got ones that have the edges that are black. And what I did is I glued 3 of the books together and then painted all of them. And then when they were dry, I took a piece of sandpaper and kind of distressed it and rubbed off some of the paint around here on the edges so that when it showed through, it would be black underneath. I didn't have to put a coat of black under first. It was already there. And then I used my label maker. Again, love labeling things. And I just put a cute saying, happiness is homemade, or you could put home sweet home, or whatever you want. And then I did another one of those hearts, like I did over on the shower caddy, covered it with some scrap paper, and then just wrapped everything with twine. They're held together because they're glued, but it just makes it look like they're bound together. And then this was actually a farmhouse ornament that I found, but I thought I could use it in there and just stuck a little bit of greenery. And then I had this little tin can, and then I used one of those signs again with the word milk on it. Another sign from Dollar Tree, and then I found this at a garage sale. So there's that cabinet. The last cabinet on this wall is got a white tea kettle that actually had country blue and white ducks painted on it. But I loved it. So I bought it, and then I painted it white, used the same stencils that I've used before on a couple other items I showed you, and put a little bow on it. Super cute. Some greenery. They have really cute succulents at Dollar Tree, so you can add some greenery to anything. So I had this rack, and these are also from Dollar Tree. They're like little baby canisters, and they're glass. The lids I didn't like, they were real shiny, so I sprayed the same lid, the same color as the silverware that I did up on that piece over there. And then I took those labels again with my label maker, coffee, tea, and sugar. I loved this sign, and ironically, it kind of goes with the lavender that I originally was never going to put in here, but I think it blends. And then this is a stove burner cover, and they also had coffee cups to match. So there's my plate holder again. And then I stuck just a little pot of lavender that they had in the flower section, stuck it in the coffee cup. And then there's another saucer and bowl from Walmart, a little meow sign I found at a garage sale. And then here's another trivet that I had like on the other side, and again it was painted, all the trimmed in pink, and then the word in the center, and I think these two words in black that were painted white. So I redid them in black so that they would match. Another bird like on the other side, and then this super cute little sign on this wooden holder. So that's my last cabinet on this side. As for the countertop underneath this entire glass cabinet area, I put a small shelf here, put the word relax that it was black, painted it white, a little piece of scrap paper that I laminated so it's like a little placemat, and then these 3 jars from Dollar Tree with bows. Now these were actually lanterns from Family Dollar, I believe, and they were like a dark royal blue, so I spray painted them white, put some boxwood greenery in them, and then hung a little dish towel here in the back. I put 2 placemats, one in this corner and one in that corner, with just some things on a double tier tray that I had. These are just all little things that I had. I didn't buy a thing. And then over on this side, literally everything I already had. This was another birdhouse that was dark colors from my previous kitchen, and painted them neutral so I could fill up that area. So that's how that whole section looks, along with the items on the top. And there you go. When I showed you the dishes in the glass cabinet, these are the ones I'm talking about. Got them from Walmart as a set of 12. And this is the actual plate I'm talking about with the cup. And then this black plate and the charger plate here is from Dollar Tree. So I always have my table set because we usually always eat over here on the island. But I love to change this up with the holidays and put some different holiday plates there. And then I found runner that matches. And then I found curtains that I matched up there with a little corner unit with things that I already had. Just changed the color. Again, there's another little birdhouse that I just painted. Had the shelf. Come over here. Just some other things here. Ideas for decorating. And then let me show you the pantry, which is super fun because I just redid it. So speaking of food, I'm going to be making a quick dinner later at the end of this video, so stay tuned, and I'm going to show you the greatest kitchen gadget you will ever need. I'm telling you, it's a game changer, so stay tuned. But anyway, let's get back to this. So this is a 2-section pantry. I'm gonna show you the top first. So it already had built-in spice racks on the sides. So the other night I stayed up till like midnight and redid all that. Found all these containers from Amazon, which I have a storefront linked below with everything I got. Super cute things. Got these Lazy Susans for smaller items, this can rack, all these plastic containers that I labeled with my label maker. And then this rack here that holds like your soft burrito shells. And then everything is labeled and easy to reach. Then this side has another rack of spices and seasonings. And so that's just another option for you. A lot of these things here too, I have extra behind it. So these are raised, or these are spread out a little bit so that they have extra boxes of like spaghetti or rigatoni or whatever behind that. So it's just easier to keep track of everything. And then this area here has 4 pull-out drawers. So I just redid all these. And then got this little divider here, so for all like your chili and your seasoning mix. Got this for like protein bars, all the drink mixes that we use. Another Lazy Susan for condiments, which is nice. Over here for like rice and potatoes. And then another Lazy Susan here for like your peanut butter, your syrups, boxed items. So even if you don't have pull-out shelves, you can always do this with stationary shelves, with baskets, all that kind of thing to organize. So then here I have a whole bunch of canned food, which I'm gonna learn how to can this year from a wonderful neighbor who has made all these things for me. Have those lined up here. Another Lazy Susan for like your honey and your powdered sugar, and Pam spray, powdered protein shake stuff. We've got things for baking. And then the last drawer here is for like chips. I have them in a basket. Ramen noodles, which only Joe eats, I do not. And then when you open up your bag of chips and you use your little chip clip, this organizer sets your chips up straight so that they don't fall over. I have these unopened right now, but when they're open, you just kind of line them up there, which was another cute thing I found. So absolutely love the pantry. And I'm super excited that I got that finished. Okay, so it's time for the super cool kitchen gadget that you cannot live without. It's the veggie chopper, and it's the best. So it comes with all these little accessories that I just keep in a little Tupperware container. And you can use this one, this grid here for smaller pieces, or this larger one. I prefer this one. And it just goes in and it locks into place. And it also has this little attachment that you can put in to like do like a spiral cucumber or carrot or whatever. You put those in there when you're not using it. So when you're cleaning it, just so you know, unlock this and just be real careful because the blades are on the top. They're super, super sharp and you don't want to hurt your hands. So I just kind of soak this with soap and water, but it came with this little utensil as well. So what I do is I put it in the sink, run the soap and water on it, and then I use it almost like a comb this way and this way, and it gets any little pieces of vegetables that are stuck in there. So let's say you're adding some ingredients to like a frozen pizza, or you just need to cut up a few things. This is the thing to use. So I'll put this back in, lock it into place. And the recipe that I'm using calls for green peppers and onions. So I already washed and cut up just about this size section. And all you do, instead of cutting and cutting and cutting, you do this. Done. So watch. This is an entire green pepper. I'm probably a little more rough than you're supposed to be, but hey, you can get your frustrations out from the day by cooking food. So here you go. So this is the entire green pepper, and it holds it real nice in this container underneath. So there's your entire green pepper, and this is a pretty good sized chunk of onion. So just hit it. One more piece. Voila, you are done. So I think every household needs to have one of these. So I appreciate you staying till the end. I was super excited to show you my kitchen. And in the comments below, leave me any questions that you might have I know I explain things a little bit fast, and if you need to know how to do some things that I didn't explain fully, just ask me the questions and I can get you that information for you. But thanks for stopping by. Until next time. Bye.